And I said, oh, hey, mama, hey, no, don't tell her. I've got two friends with me. We're going to surprise her. Open the door. And I opened the door and let them come in. And one of the guys grabbed me. I was 10 years old in the throat and hit me on the side of the head and threw me up against the wall. And he said, she's back there in the room. Mm. And they went back there and Mama was selling homebrewed moonshine. And he said, pull up the linoleum. And they pull up the linoleum and she kept it under the floor of the house that we were in. And they brought Mama out in handcuffs. That I said, Mama, I'm so sorry. And she said, it's okay, Leslie. It's okay. And she never, ever, ever mentioned it when she came back. And so we don't have any relatives. We adopted. So the neighbors, they will come in and bring us food from time to time. And I would collect copper and aluminum, and sometimes stand in the corner. Hey, boy, come over and get on the truck with older men to move heavy equipment. But years later, fast forward, man, I had it in my heart. If I ever saw this guy again, I'll kill him. And boy, God, boy, he has a sense of humor. Here I am talking to my young son, John Leslie, who's a speaker and trainer. I said, John Leslie, anger is a wind that blows out the lamp of the mind. He said, what do you mean by that, Daddy? I said, don't allow anger to govern you. Never make a decision while you are angry. It blows out the wind of the mind. You'll make decisions and do things that you will regret later. Wow. At this time, a guy comes over and tapped me on the shoulder. And he said, hello, sir. I just want you to know we here in Miami are so proud of you. I had a talk show that King World had paid me $5 million to do, the Les Brown talk show. Now look, I'll never forget his face. I said to myself, oh my God, it's Calhoun. Oh my God. Now here's my son here, and I'm looking at this guy's face who put my mother in jail. And man, I was get short in the breath, and John Leslie said, Daddy, you all right? I said, no. And this guy, he just kept on shaking my hand. Man, yes. Leslie, man, you really making us all proud. And I said, excuse me, sir, excuse me. And I went outside, and my son said, what's going on? Is this something you ate? I said, no, John Leslie. I gotta go. I said, let's get in the car, I gotta go. He said, what's happening, Dad? And I drove away for a little while, and I parked on the side to collect myself. I said, that man, he's the one that put your grandmother in jail. And I promised if I ever saw him again, I would kill him. He said, oh God. I said, John Leslie, you know what? It's a God moment. He said, why? I said, I got that hatred out of my heart for him because you were here. I have to model what I'm teaching you. People say, practice what you preach, but now God put it in me. I got to preach what I practice. I got to forget. And forgiveness is not forgetting. Forgiveness is remembering without anger. I forgive him, but most of all, I forgive myself. Please forgive me, God, for carrying this anger and hatred all these years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was deep. I've never told this story before.
Oh my gosh.
Man, this thing, Forrest Gump had a point. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That's all I got to say about that.
I can't believe you just shared that with us. Oh my gosh. Your life is, one of the things about you, Les, is that your life is such an example of what's possible. I mean, everybody, I want you just picturing this about this beautiful man.